Assalamu alaikum. Once again, I want to thank the IPS for inviting me to this very important conference. Before I proceed further, may I request all of you to simply rub your hands, please, and get in your eyes either, because we have been sitting here since a long time. Right, now I can talk. Well, Khalid Rahman made 5 points this morning. Kashmir is a human issue. 2, right of self-determination. 3, Kashmir is unresolved issue. 4, religious dimension. And 5, possibility of nuclear war with local and regional implications. I am going to dwell on the 5th point only, and then I'm going to add another point as to how we move forward. Now, on the question of the nuclear war possibility is very serious indeed. And Khalid Sahib is right that if it gets out of hand, like this mosque here, if it gets out of hand, it can be a holocaust of enormous proportions, both affecting the two, not only affecting the two countries, but the region and possibly wider, we don't know. Then we have pressed a button whose control will be very difficult. So that point is very important, and I just want to add one more thing to that point, namely that in our era, machines have taken over human beings. Robots have taken over the weapons system. For example, the Turkish cargo system of defense. Cargo system is a drone system which has been calculated to target people simply on the basis of facial recognition. And they can automatically act there. They do not need any human agency in order for those drones to operate. We not only have the threat of a possible nuclear war, but we could have the possibility of having the drones run by robots take over from us, and we will have no control over them. This is enormously serious, and many people have not given sufficient attention to that, even our diplomats have not. I won't dwell on this point more than that. I think I will fully agree with Khalid Sahib that the United Nations system has not resolved the issue yet, and it has to do something about it. Now, I have a lot of experience in the UN system, over 50 years actually. बूढ़ा हो गया, तो भी मुझे लग रहा है कि UN system से नहीं बात बनेगी, नहीं होगा. We have resolutions passed on Israel, so many of them. Nothing happens. UN system is a very good diplomatic system, but existentially, in reality, power matters. I won't dwell on this point, but I'll come back in my conclusions. There are 3 ways of me going forward. Let me say, the first is the going to the United Nations system. international system, globalizing it. The second is confidence building measures between India and Pakistan. I won't dwell on that because Asma Hawaza has talked about that, and she has an excellent book written here called The Confidence Building Measures, Shaking Hands with Clenched Fists. I don't have to dwell on that. You can get access to this book. Indeed, we have to take measures in order for Pakistan and India and Kashmir, because Pakistan and India can't discuss matters without participation of people from Kashmir. We in Africa have a saying that you can't discuss me, you can't comb my hair in my absence. That's what so Kashmiri should be involved in the discussions as well. So yes, I will not dwell on that excellent point of confidence building. I now want to come to what I regard as my experience with diplomacy and power politics. In my own country, I have been involved in struggle for 50 years and I have learned from experience there. I've been thrown off my country, Uganda, for 3 times. I've been a refugee. I've been at the end of a bayonet trying to kill me, and so on and so on. And what I'm saying is, I've learned from these years of experience that there is nothing better than self-reliance. Rely only on yourself. Self-reliance. I can give many examples of that. In my paper, I have given an example of Cuba, which is barely 60 miles away from America, and says, you dare come and touch me. They can't. Americans have tried several times to get rid of Castro. I think at least 40 times they've tried to kill him. But no, small Cuba can shake America. Another example, North Korea. North Korea was built on the legacy of the first president, Kim Il-sung. And I read his writings quite a lot. Amazing fellow. People have forgotten Kim Il-sung. Juche idea, Juche, Juche idea, self-reliance. And his legacy is now put into practice by his grandson, also Kim. Korea has been divided in 1945, 75 years ago, divided by the Allied powers. And for 49 years, or 75 years, North Korea has been sanctioned, isolated. I won't go into that, you have read newspapers. Kim can say, Mr. Trump, can you come here? And Trump runs to meet Kim. Hey, small North Korea, limited resources, under sanctions. Can be defeated? No. China is a big country on its south, and China sometimes wants to intervene to see whether he can mediate, China can mediate. And Kim says, excuse me, Mr. President Xi, I'm not looking back at my shoulders to get you help. No, I'm going to do it myself. Kim took the occasion of a sports event in South Korea, and I had thought he was going to make a political speech. He didn't. What did he do? He brought his singers to come there, and they were singing and dancing about unity. Culture, music, the lyric. अभी हमने शायर सुना, उसमें बहुत हिक्कत है, बहुत जोर है उसमें. तो वो सिंगिंग जो किया उन्होंने, वो उनको यूनाइट कर दिया साउथ नॉर्थ कोरिया. And then Kim says, okay, let's shake hands. For the first time in 25 years, the president from South Korea went to cross the border and both of them shook hands. Both of them shook hands. Not only that, Kim also got Trump to cross the line for the first time across the border. Self-reliance depends on yourself, your integrity, your self-confidence. I'm not going to make a big speech because I'm tiring myself. So let me simply conclude. In conclusion, I would say this, looking at the three options we have. First option, effort into the UN system. Put only 10% of your time into that, no more than 10%. You can't do without it. You have to get resolutions passed, you have to make speeches there. Fine. Don't plan more than 10% of your energy into that. नहीं बनेगा काम यूनाइटेड नेशन से नहीं बनेगा. मैं लिख के देता हूँ आपको. हमें इसमें काफ़ी एक्सपीरियंस है. Second, building confidence measures. That's very important. I say put 20% of your time into that. Because I know India won't listen. Say, wow, there were some leaders in India that were very good, I must say. And they tried to even have a corridor of bus between Srinagar and... Nahi banega. This India is a very arrogant Hindu nation. Now, there are also atheists there and people of other religions. And India has the third largest Muslim population too in the world. But don't depend on Indians. So, but confidence measures, yes. And this book has given us insights into how to build confidence measures. But put 20% of your time into that. Therefore, remaining 70%, Kim's line, North Korea. Self-reliance, yourself, do it yourself, inshallah.